You might have tried the chai tea latte from Starbucks, or you've been tempted to get that box of Indian chai from the supermarket. Today, we're going to see the origins of this tea blend. Spiced teas can be found in various forms all around the world, from Ethiopia to Russia, or even here in the Caribbean, as people create spice blends unique to them. Even within India, the masala of Delhi and Chennai can differ, and the Kashmir region is known for their gunpowder masala chai, made with green tea. Nowadays, quite a few Western chains offer a drink titled chai or chai latte, paying homage to the popular spiced milk tea of the Indian subcontinent. The origins of the masala chai we're familiar with today has many tales about its creation, but the most pervasive idea begins with a drink some near 9,000 to 5,000 years ago, kada. In Ayurvedic medical practice, kada formed the basis of the spice blends used now in masala chai. To make kada, spices known to help maladies like ginger, cinnamon, and cardamom were steeped in water to create a drink that boosts one's immune system and overall health. Ayurveda is an ancient Indian well-being lifestyle which emphasizes the promotion of overall good health through nurturing the mind, body, and spirit. Some legends also have it that around 606 to 647 CE, King Harsha Vardhana of a northern Indian kingdom drank aromatic spices steeped in hot water to help him focus during long court days. Sounds a lot like kada, doesn't it? The concoction worked so well that he ordered it to be documented. And another theory is that travelers and traders in states like Bengal and Gujarat would often spice their milk with flavors of ginger and cardamom to enhance its flavor on long journeys, because, milk tended to go bad on those long journeys. But all these drinks weren't tea as we know it because they didn't use the tea leaves. Before British colonization, natural wild tea plants grew around the continent. However, they weren't grown on scale for export. Through the work of botanist Robert Fortune, the British East India Company was able to smuggle strains of the beloved Chinese tea out of China, along with the expertise to cultivate it. These strains first took hold in the Darjeeling region especially. The British transplanted the Chinese plant and techniques to India so they could produce their own tea and cut the Chinese monopoly. British imperialism brought commercial tea plantations to India around the 1830s, using techniques from large-scale Chinese farming in the Assam region of India, now known for their Assamese black tea. Throughout most of British colonialism, regular Indians couldn't afford to buy luxury tea leaves. They were just too expensive. The Indian Tea Association looked to spur domestic demand because they saw the potential profitability of India's vast population. In the early 1900s, they intervened to promote tea as a drink for the working class by encouraging factories and mines to have tea breaks. Between 1905 and 1910, tea consumption on the subcontinent increased from £10 million per year to £18 million per year. But this was still a small fraction of the global market. Greater access to tea and government promotion of domestic consumption, Indians were able to put their spin on the British delight, combining the traditional British milk and tea combination with the kada technique. Everyone from grandmas to chaiwalas were adding their spices to the brew. The expansion of the domestic Indian market was greatly assisted by the Indian railway system, with chaiwalas serving the staple to travelers ebbing in and out of stations. These chaiwalas added their signature spices and a little more milk and sugar than standard for English brews as a way to keep costs low, and thus cemented masala chai on Indian palates. By the 1930s, the domestic market began to expand even more. And by the 1960s, the crush, tear, curl technique was introduced. That gave a cheaper alternative to expensive whole tea leaves. It's what we commonly see today in tea bags. This made tea even more available to all. So now we're here, and I'm gonna show you how I make masala chai for myself.